Hey everybody, thanks a lot for joining me. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving weekend, and if you traveled, maybe you were taking a whole bunch of makeup and beauty products with you if you're like me. And I was kind of trying out a new travel makeup bag, and I was kind of thinking, you know, if this bag works out, if I really turn out to like it, I definitely want to share with everyone what I'm using now, because this is my old travel makeup bag, and I have done a video on this showing you all around the inside. It's got a lot of different little plastic compartments and a great little area for brush storage in the back. And a lot of travel bags don't necessarily cater to makeup brushes, so I love that that was in this bag. And this is a Lori Grenier bag. It came with like a little mini bag as well, and I got them off of QVC. It looks fine on the outside. The little inner compartments were definitely showing some signs of wear and just looking a little ragged. And I've had this for probably at least 4 years now, and I don't think they even sell it anymore. So earlier this fall, when I was sent some Sonia Kashuk makeup products to try, this bag was in there with it, and I initially thought, wow, that's kind of big. It's actually not any taller than this Lori Grenier bag, but it is a little bit longer. Like, it's this much longer than my other bag. And I didn't really have a reason to travel with it until recently here for Thanksgiving, and it does have a place to put your makeup brushes inside, so that's huge for me. It has a lot of different zip open compartments on the inside, a couple of little removable makeup bags. It was in some cases the kind of thing that when I was doing makeup in the car even, I could just open this up in my lap and easily access all of the products I needed. I've got this plaid style, but I think on Target's website there's about half a dozen other designs, so I'll link to this bag below where you can see all the different ones. And when I show you inside, this is by no means a lesson on like how to pack light with your makeup, because I took pretty much everything I wanted to take, and I pretty much only put my makeup and maybe a couple skincare items in here. I realized after I packed it that I could have fit my whole little toiletry bag, which is something I just kind of leave packed if I'm going to be traveling, because it's that liquids bag basically that you can take in your carry-on if you fly. So it's just a small clear bag of little bottles under 3 ounces, you know, your shampoo, conditioner, a mini hairspray, different things like that. And so I realized I definitely could have fit that whole bag in here as well, but I just wanted to walk you through it and show you the way I chose to pack it for this trip. So here's our lovely bag. We've got 2 zip around compartments, one that opens you up to this layout, and then the other side you see this side gives you the 2 plastic compartments that do detach. They just have Velcro right there. There's also a little open area here, which I didn't end up using. You've got a really big zippered compartment here. This is the brush storage. You've got a zipper that actually goes pretty deep all the way back behind the brushes. Now, I didn't end up putting anything in this compartment. I definitely could have. Back in this big area was where I kind of chose to go bag within a bag, because I had some smaller things and I just didn't want them all floating everywhere. But I also put my eyelash curler back there. I put a moisturizer back there. That's my Regenerist Daytime, and a couple of things of false lashes, which one of them didn't make it back in here. It's probably in my glasses case. That's another safe spot for false lashes if you're traveling. Put them in your glasses case when you take them off. But in this little pouch, like I said, things I just didn't want floating all over the bag, like my tweezers and Q-tips. I've just got these mini face products that hang around in pretty much any travel bag I'm taking. Don't want to leave home without the pencil sharpener. I've also got my concealers in here. I took an erase paste, also my Naked Skin and Age Rewind, and I've got a mini loose powder in there also. And this little pouch is also by Sonia Kashuk, and as you can see, it's not really pushing it to fit it in there, and I could have used any number of tiny makeup bags that I have. This clear zippered pouch, this is where I chose to put my larger stuff. I could definitely see large bottles going in here if you wanted to take your full-size hair products. For me, this is just what I went with. I took these ready-to-wear palettes from Jouer. I had just been sent some things from this brand, so I thought I'll take these, and this will kind of be my homework to test these out while I'm gone. So you can see there it's kind of like warm and cool tones for the eye and face, and they work pretty well. They didn't knock my socks off, but but they were all right. I just threw in a couple of different foundations, my MAC Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof and my Too Faced Born This Way. I've got a L'Oreal True Match Pressed Powder, which is awesome at all times. This Laura Geller Compact, while it can feel kind of bulky, it does have 3 really key products in here. Your bronzer, blush, and baked French vanilla highlight, so that's a great little travel product. And this palette, I was singing its praises recently in my holiday palettes video, but in the ball of your hand, you've got lots of blush options there, plus some more eyeshadows, and a lip and cheek product over there, so love that. And this is so thin, it probably could have slid right back in that little pocket behind the brushes. And I think this whole bag could wipe down pretty easily with a damp cloth when you get it dirty, but I especially love that there's a little clear window over the brushes, because this is probably the area that's going to get the most dirty, because you pop a brush back in and it's had powder or foundation or something on it. It's really going to transfer onto there, but I'll be able to wipe that off really easily. And I didn't really hold back on the different brushes I took. Love my e.l.f. complexion brush. I've got a Sonia Kashuk like flat buffing brush, blush brush. I think I talked about these in a recent tutorial, but I love that for buffing and concealer. Got my little highlighter brush there, and then just a bunch of different eye brushes that I use all the time. And then hopping over to this other side, I didn't fill this compartment, but you could definitely stick some things in there. But I love how you've got clear bags. Really cool how they both detach. I can even do it with one hand here, I think. Boom. Hard to keep the glare off of this, but in my eye bag I've got a little travel primer potion, some lash glue, various eyeliners. I've got my Maybelline brow satin in there, and also my Plump Crusher water resistant and CoverGirl Supersizer mascaras. And then for my lip products, I grabbed out several of those LA Girl Endless lip liners, so I'd have a few different shades to work with. I've got my Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks there, the Bond Girl and Glastonbury, a couple of melted ones to choose from, my pumpkin spice lip balm, because what else would you use on Thanksgiving weekend? And a really all-purpose shade here is this L'Oreal Glossy Balm. This shade is called Lovely Mocha, and this is what I wore most because it's just easy to throw on. It looked good with any outfit, any makeup look that I was wearing. It didn't look weird if it started to fade off, but just a very easy wearable thing. So all in all, I think it's a great bag. A lot of versatility with the large compartments. At first I kind of thought, oh, there's a lot of wide open space in this bag, but you know, it does give you the versatility where if you wanted to put larger bottles of things, you know, you're not confined. You can put a smaller makeup bag within this bag or use little Ziploc bags if you want more confined space. But when I latch onto a travel beauty bag that I really like, I'll use it for years. That was the case with the Lori Grenier one. I think that's going to be the case with this one as well. Biggest plus to me would be the fact that if I want to take a lot of makeup, I can take a lot of makeup in this, or if I want to put lots of different things in here, like maybe my makeup, my toiletries, Tyler's toiletry products, it could all fit if I needed it to. So I just thought I'd get this out there in case you're going to be traveling for Christmas. I know I've got a wedding and Christmas that I'll be traveling for, and this will be my companion for both of those things. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.